Shocking that you went to prison after only 14 of them, plus some other ordinance violation out of the 19th District Court that's not identified, plus a domestic. And now he's pled guilty to telephone harassment. And I am ready to sentence him, and I'm not the least bit amused. I don't like people threatening people.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Stephen William Church.
There's a date and time set for sentencing.
Your name, sir?
Stephen William Church.
I'm kind of impressed. You got as many retail fraud cases as I've ever seen from one defendant. You know, I would have thought you'd have to live till you're 128 to get to this. You got 14 retail fraud convictions. You don't want to work or what?
I do work now. I went to prison and changed my life.
Well, shocking. Shocking that you went to prison after only 14 of them, plus some other ordinance violation out of the 19th District Court that's not identified, plus a domestic. And now he's pled guilty to telephone harassment. And I am ready to sentence him, and I'm not the least bit amused. That is all I will say. You can go ahead and tell me, counsel, whether or not everything in the report is actually accurate.
Judge.
Anything you would like to say on his behalf?
But moving forward, Judge, with regard to Mr. Church, he is 39 years old. He's been employed for the last 5 years. Although, as you mentioned, he does have a significant criminal record. He did do some time back in 2018. He did get out, and since getting out of jail, Judge, he's had steady employment. He's had no other contact with the law enforcement or the legal system other than this pending case. He does have 3 children, 2 of whom are minors, and he knows that he needs to be a good role model for these children, Judge. And the complaint,
he's not going to be able to see him if he keeps talking to his ex-wife like this.
Well, that was the issue, Judge. With regard to the incident between himself and the complaining witness, he understands that this is not the proper way to handle this, and this is ultimately boils down to a custody issue. And I did inform him that the proper venue for those issues would be family court, Judge. He does understand that, and I know that he wants to address the court as well, Judge. Is that right, sir?
Yes.
I can't wait to hear this. You might save yourself. What do you want to tell me?
I've been in mental health since I got out of prison. This has been going on for 2 years. It got better, and then it got worse. I should have kept my words to myself.
What does that mean?
I shouldn't have said anything to her.
He should have had better self-control.
Yes, ultimately better self-control. That's something that I still need to work on. And I completely understand that I am responsible for my actions. And I'm willing to do whatever I can to put this behind me and move forward.
I don't like people threatening people. We have far too much violence in this country. I don't know why everybody's so angry. I really don't. I have some theories. I have some ideas. Never thought I'd see it get like this. I don't care what it's about. I really don't. No idea why people are so angry. I guess some of them never stopped to think we're just not here that long to begin with. I mean, I guess if we got to come back here 28 times and live until we're 96 each time, maybe you could spend a few hours or few years being angry. We're not here that long. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I never have. It's gotten worse. I don't know how it's going to stop, where it's going to stop. But people assaulting people, shooting people, threatening to kill them. I don't understand it. And you got a big problem with me right now. And somebody's going to say, some defense lawyer or somebody, oh boy, he only had 1 domestic violence. Yeah, I know. But this is the totality of your criminal involvement. And somebody else is going to say, well, he's got mental health issues. I get it. It's been pretty apparent, I think, that you've had some issues going on now for 20 years. Your criminal history started in 2004. And it's just continued. And this stuff about mother effers ending up dead and all that, We're not playing video games here. These are not video games. He hasn't been able to see his kids lately, right?
I do see my other two kids. I just haven't seen him since some.
This is your number there.
Yes.
It's just such ugly talk. I guess some people just don't think words have meaning. Nobody should live in this country in fear. Shouldn't have to do it. I'd like to think nobody should have to live anywhere in any country in fear. When your ex or the father of your child or children starts making these kind of comments and threats, I don't know how anybody can feel comfortable. Obviously, the prison time didn't help you think about where you were going with your life. I'm telling you, I just don't understand it. I weep for this country in a lot of ways. 21 months probation. If I let everybody finish?
Yes.
21 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. Change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number. You must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I fully recognize that this case, there's a presumption of probation. I get all that. I'm still looking at somebody that has roughly 16, 17 convictions, including a domestic, including this. I'm going to order you have no contact with Madeline Fritz. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. You're to attend an anger management program with 12-week follow-up. You're to continue your mental health treatment with CNS. You're to pay fines. And he did not spend any time in jail on this at all, right? 200 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 4.25, screening fees 60 for 485, probation fees are 420 for 905. I am correct, counsel?
If you'd like, Judge, I can do the numbers.
You didn't spend any time in jail on this,
No,
right?
I didn't. I was issued a ticket and I came to court.
21 days jail. You're going to serve 15 now. You're going to serve 6 days of community service in lieu of jail, and I'll give you until February the 20th of 25 to serve that. You owe the court 905. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 90 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. I will let you pay these fines and costs as follows. $40 weekly. I will start this because I realize you'll be in custody for a while. I will not start this until March the 14th. If you don't have any money on any of your due dates, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you can come in here and I will give you an extension. So either way, what's better is your choice. But you are in custody now. And I'm just, I'm telling you, you're going to stop committing criminal acts or you're going to have a big problem. Have a seat.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
I selected this case because the state and the defense have worked out a deal, and Vader comes in with a wrecking ball and wakes everyone up from that dream.
State of Texas versus Allison Elliot. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Matthew Brown for the defense.
All right. And are you Allison Elliot, aka Leticia Don Vasquez? Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Are you the same Allison Elliot, aka Leticia Don Vasquez, who was placed on community supervision in 2021 for the offense of theft, 2,500 to 30,000 vehicle on September 2nd, 2021 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Your Honor, the defendant violated condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Allison Elliot, aka Leticia Don Vasquez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of September, October, November, December 2022, and January 2023 in violation of condition number 5.
And that's violation of condition number 1. I'm sorry, which number?
Number 5.
Number 5?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And you said September, October, November, December, and January?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, how do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
I'm sorry?
True.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The defendant served 9 months in the state jail facility.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, has she done anything while she's been on probation?
No.
Your Honor, she has not completed the parenting class, the DEP class, UA hotline, nor she absconded, so we could not give her the referral for the outpatient treatment.
All right, and did she pay restitution?
No, Your Honor, there has been no payments made on the account.
All right, the court is going to revoke. There's to be $500 restitution to Elizabeth. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent.
It's out of it, knowing that a wrecking ball is about to smash into this defendant's daydream in only the way Stephanie does. In a way, it's quite beautiful.
Court's going to sentence you to 18 months in a state jail facility, and the court will give you credit for any time served. All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on probation. Do you understand? Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. You're going to have to start doing better. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are places at the prison system that can help you. But you cannot come to court and have done nothing and then ask for what you were asking for. No, what you should have done is said something. We're off the record. What you should have done is said something to your probation by picking up the phone and calling them and reporting. You did absolutely nothing on probation. Good luck to you.
My name is Andres Perez, Mikhail.
And do we have the county attorney now? Oh, okay, good. All right, so you're charged with 2 counts of domestic violence, aggravated assault, with domestic violence endangerment, and with child abuse. County attorney is recommending that I hold you on a $25,000 bond with pretrial services supervision if that bond is posted. At a minimum, I am going to order that you not commit any acts of domestic violence, do not possess any firearms or other weapons, do not have contact of any kind with Stephanie Gelkin or Matthew Bowser, and stay away from their home and workplaces.
Yes, ma'am.
You get a one-time return visit with a police escort to get your belongings. And we will hear from defense counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. He does have some juvenile history, but no adult history. I know there's a bunch of victims. His girlfriend in the matter was one of the alleged victims.
Right.
Does want contact with him. He does have somewhere else to stay. He can stay with, he said he could stay with his
My sister.
sisters. So he does have somewhere to stay where is away from that residence. So we're asking you to consider release to supervision of pretrial services.
Okay, thank you. Let's hear from the prosecution.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. Sorry I was late. I had the wrong Teams link this morning. For Mr. Michaela, I'm asking for a $25,000 bond. I don't have a lot to add to my written recommendation, Judge. You have that in front of you. I would just emphasize that the interim complaint listed that a 3-week-old child was present when the defendant threw a large rock at the victim. That's some dangerous conduct. That, together with his priors, I would ask the court to impose a bond. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, if I may stay when,
Maybe you want to talk to the attorney before you start talking.
when I threw that rock, my
Don't-
team was
Okay,
there.
don't
If you
talk
can
about
talk, or if you could mute.
Well, that proves it. This guy is as smart as he looks. I'm still trying to figure out what size bowl his cousin used for that haircut.
It should be muted, okay?
We're good then, never mind.
All right.
don't talk about the case.
All right,
Talk to a lawyer about it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're good. Thank you.
Thank you. I am going to hold for a $5,000 bond.
I take it from that rock throwing isn't as bad as it sounds, unless, of course, you add in a 3-week-old baby.
And set a court date of January 14th at 1:30. The public defender is appointed to represent you.
All right.
And that's it. You're excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please accept your lawyer. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you'll get additional paper.
And there he goes, off to get another haircut and have sex with his barber. Thank you all so very much for making the choice in subscribing to my channel, every single one of you that make up this number. I, like this monkey, would give you a big kissy, but since I can't do that, what I shall do instead is think of you all the next time I take a bath. What I have also done to say thank you is create a playlist for my subscribers that watch my episodes to the end. It's unlisted, so the only way you can access and save the playlist is by me giving it to you right now. So please accept this gift from me to you, as it will give you early access to episodes of mine before I release them publicly. Again, I cannot thank my subscribers enough for getting me off the ground. So, until next time, I'm off to have a bath.